Okay, we've moved back to bench 1. On my way over here, I weighed it 8.2 pounds. Trying to get some measurements on the pickups. I'm not sure how they wired this, but the bridge is measuring 12.12. The neck is measuring only 4.44K. Wow, that's the lowest humbucker I've ever seen. And then in the middle position, and I'm not sure how they wired this, 3.26. I'm wondering, how can that be? It seems like there's only a neck and a bridge volume, and these appear to be tones, but we're going to look at it when we open it up. I don't think it's supposed to be wired like that. Something's off. Something's definitely off. Alright, so we're going to make a few minor adjustments. And let's see if we start with that up. That's tight on the jack. And we'll look down the neck. And the neck looks flat and straight, which is a good sign. Anything else we can take care of. Alright, let's see what we can do. These tuners are absolute garbage, they gotta go. There's a high E. B. These strings are corroded. They're old. I don't think they'll last long. Just going to get it in rough here. Okay. Wow, quite a lot of slop. A lot of bus on the D, on the 2, a B. Must be in the bridge. Is it a wire? No. It's not a wire bridge. Oh, must be the plastic, okay. There we go. It must be the plastic. The pole screws are out of the cap on the neck. that pickup is quite low in the ring. And that one is high, but I'll take it off anyway. It's not like these pickups are going to surprise me and be, oh my God, they're so good. A little bit of plastic left there, but who cares? Alright. Yep, that was it. Somebody's really good at guessing where to put those saddles. Now, this one's almost all the way to the back. This one's, I think this one is at the front. It is. It's right up at the front. It can't go any further. Standard factory strings. The fretboard looks pretty good. There's some places along here where they seem to have filled in a little bit along the binding on the neck. Yeah, I've got binding on the neck. All around, even across the bottom. That plastic nut will have to come off very carefully. I can see residue hanging off the front of these string slots. Oh, they're really dirty. I should have maybe cleaned that up before I did something, but yeah. The lacquer on the headstock, or the poly on the headstock, is quite golden, and you can see that the upper part of the G here is more clear. So the golden started below the top part of the G, or they just kind of missed that for some reason. I don't know what happened, but the tint in there, they made it, you know, because of the gold hardware. I do not like the gold hardware. I think I'm going to change it all for chrome hardware. Yes, I think that's what I'm going to do, is put chrome hardware on this guitar. It was either black or chrome, because gold is not my thing, you know. Gold is just not my thing. This switch is, I've never seen one with so many threads above the knurled nut. Usually they just make it. So we'll have to take a look in there. Alright, we're gonna just do a little, let me check the height. Oh yeah, she's way up there. The truss rod is not terrible at this point, but yeah, those strings are quite high. Oh, poked myself. Let's see. Oh yeah, so that's like at least 5 64ths, and again there. So let's lower this down. I dropped it. Oh yeah. I dropped it. It's supposed to stay there. Let's lower that down. Look, it's got to go down quite a bit. Oh, there is a spring retainer on this bridge. I didn't see it. It's going to be a roller anyway, as I always do. Change them out to a roller when I put the good strings on. These things are just too sharp. That's about the height where that should be. We'll do the final truss rod, but let's do a little stretching. Nine. 42. 9 to 42s. So I'll be doing 9.5 to 44. There's already all kinds of stuff on this. This like a rose gold is, and gold is hard to match with other parts. I can see this anchor is not in the body flat on the curve. It's a little bit up, and that's probably because it's on the curve. That one looks flat. This one could be up because it needs the angle in order for the screw not to bind. They can all be taken out easily. Now what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Check this neck. Come on, get in there. Okay, it is absolutely straight. It's absolutely straight. You don't have to worry about that just yet. Oh, I've got another switch to put in there too. Oh, the frets on the fretboard. They don't seem to have any obvious gaps under any of them. A buzzing off. There may be a back bow that I can't see, but it says it's straight. It says it's straight. Whoa. Oh yeah, 9 is quite high there. Yeah, ooh, that's a big jump there. Right up here at the end too. Yeah, this last one, what is that? 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh, there's 22 frets on this? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 22 frets. Okay. So there is a problem with frets being too high, but not bad from there down. Just 9 is really bad. And then the rest of them seem to be up there. But after I do tapping and pressing, it's all going to be rechecked again and then marked. There's no evidence of a leveling, because sometimes there's some spots that are a little bit flat and wide that they didn't really go back and do the crowning well, but these are pretty much all what a regular fret would look like, a fret wire. There might have been a small pass here because it is a bit rough, especially this 22 is a bit rough up here. But this could be savable, unlike the TE40 from Harley Benton. Alright, you won me over. Let's see what's inside the covers first. Oh yeah, they routed this hole really deep. That's why I've got so much thread on the upper side. It's really, oh yeah, it's loose there. Yeah, it's still loose. But they've got shielded wire in here. Looks like green chiclets. And it is wired. It has 2 volumes and 2 tones. 47. Probably a 47. Yeah. So the 247 caps, because it's white on white, and still that's white on white. It's clean. What does that jack look like in there? What does that jack look like in there? Standard Asian jack. But yeah, it's all shielded wire. Point to point. It's a very deep cavity. Very, very deep. Can I get that in the light, please? Very, very deep cavity. And the upper switch, also quite a deep hole. And while I'm here, I'm going to try to get it out. Before it does any more damage, because I'm likely to put pressure on it. You see? They got to be more careful with those things. They just got to. But, you know, for these mass-produced copies, yeah, they don't care. It's like your problem when you get it. So this bracket is also bent down quite a bit like that. If the bracket was up a little bit, even though they put it that low, it would sit a little bit higher, and the end of that screw wouldn't matter that much. It's not bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I've had worse. Alright. I'm going to take it to the amp and check it. My hands have gotten dirty. I'll go clean them. I'll be back. Okay, we're at the amp, and my suspicions rung true. Seems that they've put the wires for these two pickups both on this knob, this volume pot. I believe this kind of guitar is supposed to be bridge, middle, neck, volume, independent, and one tone. I believe so. But anyway, she's on the bridge. 2-wire pickups. I've heard worse. It's not. It's usable if you just whack it around. And with the gizmo box, it could actually be made usable. I mean, really usable. Now, I did take the opportunity to flatten out all the screw heads and adjust the pickup height at the same time before I came over here. So this is standard, my standard Reverb 65 Deluxe. Down here I'm not too bad, but if I come up here I'm going to get choking out at the 9. Even the 10 and 11, if I bend, so these two, 9, 10, 11, and then afterwards it sounds pretty good, even though there was some high frets here. This action height angle, it doesn't seem to bother it much, although that one does. Neck alone, very boomy. And the middle, see, makes no difference. Yeah, it's useless having this setup with everything on one pot. It's useless. But the neck, it feels a little thicker than some of my guitars. You know, it's a little bit of a thick neck. Oh. I'll have to measure that. But, alright, so that's it. That's all we're doing at this level. I'm going to strip it down, do the body work, do the frets, whatever else needs doing to it, and I'll repopulate it the way I think it should be done, with some different pickups. I skipped a bunch of stuff on top of that, but appreciate all your support and catch you in the next one.